Hey guys, it's Ezby here again. We're going on a little adventure today because I need to make some tunics for some NPCs. So we're going to hit up some op shops, just find some like $2, $1 shirts that I can hack up and turn into tunics. There's an awesome tutorial that a guy from our LARP group found actually, and I'll link that in the description below. Alright, off on the road. I'll see you when I get to the shops. So for other Australians, you would know that an op shop is essentially where people donate clothes, it gets picked up for cheap. I think Americans call them thrift stores. I've come to a little street where just over there's two, and back there's another one, so hopefully we'll get some good deals somewhere.
Yeah, so I was just in two of the stores, there's heaps of people there, and every time I whipped out my phone and was like, oh, I'm gonna film something, everyone kind of looked at me funny. So I'm going to check out the third one, and if there's still lots of people there, then I guess I'm just going to have to man up and not care what people think. Probably going to come around and filming, but this is the main section, and all the shirts are like $4. I'm looking for anything kind of whitish that essentially we cut the sleeves off and we cut the like hemmed collar and then make a slip. So these are the four I'm thinking of. These two are just white, this one's a kind of nice grey, this one's a grey and red. It doesn't really matter about any of the stuff on the front because as part of the process we actually turn them inside out as well. So the NPCs we're using actually have a bit of a hierarchy system. So I'm using white for the low guys, the grey for the kind of second in command, and the red and grey for the top dog. So Pepper's messaging me at the same time and told me to turn it inside out, and this one goes through. No good. So I'm kind of left with the two grey ones. This one could be really good. And this one, the print doesn't actually go all the way through, so it's fine to turn inside out, I think. I think that's kind of as good as I'm going to get for shirts for making NPC tunics. But over here, I kind of found shoes. So I'm rather aware that wearing someone else's shoes is kind of gross, but at the same time, I'm a LARPer, so I'll make do, and that's it. Not too bad. My goal today was actually to spend like 20 bucks, and they actually had a mini like sale, so I only spent 12. So now my confidence boosted. I still got like 8 bucks in my LARP budget for the day. I'm totally gonna go back to one of the other stores because it's still a really cool belt. Just as a side note, like those shoes I'm thinking of using for my own character, as well as this belt that I'm about to get. No idea what these are, but I really want them because I'm a massive music nerd. Hence why I teach music, and it's 50 cents! This thing also looks amazing for keeping stuff in. Little personal box. So from that store, I got the box, the music scroll thingies, and a woman's belt that I plan on wearing. So today I've spent 20 bucks. I got a bunch of shirts for NPCs. I got a belt, a box, and some shoes. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna show you guys how I turn the shirts into tunics, just really easy ones that NPCs can use. And then tomorrow, Pepper's gonna use her magical art and craft skills to put the emblem that we want the NPCs to have on their tunics. So we'll show you how we do that as well. So I got home and I made one of the shirts into a tunic. So this is kind of what they look like. This particular one I've made without any sleeves, but obviously you can leave the sleeves on if you want. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a tunic out of a shirt. It's really easy, takes like no time at all, and the video that I actually got this from is in the description below. It also only takes like a couple of minutes to make, so if you have people rocking out going, oh, I can't afford an outfit, just be like, look, go to an op shop, get this, use scissors. This is the first shirt that we're going to do. So first step is to lie it out flat. Now, because obviously it's got all this kind of stuff, we're going to use this one inside out. I'm now going to go through and I'm going to cut off any tags, especially around the neck and the sideline area. Okay, so we have cut off the tags. Now we are going to cut off the hemming from the neck and the sleeves. Now that I've cut off those hems, I'm going to make a slit down the neck for, you know, old school tunic-y kind of lace up area. Now at this point, at that V section, you can put in some little holes if you want, so you can put some thread or some kind of string through. For this particular NPC, I don't think I'm going to have any lace there, so when whoever puts it on, they will look like something like this. It's pretty good. I've put my belt here, so it's got that kind of tunic-y, blousey look. Now obviously with this particular shirt, you can see all the stitching going on here, obviously from a sewing machine.
And as Pepper Plum pointed out, normally, you know, you'd have a nicer edge along here, but realistically, I made a tunic in like 4 minutes. So it's not crazy for like high immersion and all that kind of stuff, but for a beginner or just for disposable NPCs, something that you don't want to fork out heaps of time and money for. I literally spent $4 on this. No, it got reduced to $2 on this shirt, and then I just spent 4 minutes cutting it up. And I look like 100 times better than if I was wearing an Adventure Time shirt or my favorite gaming shirt or, I don't know, a footy shirt, and it's way more immersive. So there you go, no excuses. I spent $8 on shirts today, and if I spend 20 minutes cutting them up, I have 4 tunics that I can use or NPCs. So guys, I'm gonna go hack out the rest of these shirts. I'll see you next time, hopefully with Pepper Plum. My name's Elzevir, and remember to die loudly or die permanently.